The sun beats down on Ouagadougou, baking the ochre earth. The presidential palace, a modest building compared to its western counterparts, stands as a symbol of Burkina Faso's newfound independence. Soldiers in fatigues, remnants of the coup, stand guard, their faces hardened by years of conflict. A convoy of Toyota Hilux trucks arrives, kicking up dust. Captain Ibrahim Traore, 30s, the young, charismatic president, steps out. His eyes, sharp and vigilant, scan the surroundings. He wears a simple military uniform, devoid of ostentation. He exudes an aura of quiet strength and unwavering resolve. Ibrahim, to his aide, Lt Diallo, the reports from the Sahel. Diallo, saluting, not good, Captain President. Terrorist activity is increasing. The people are growing restless. They need to see progress. Ibrahim sighs, rubbing his temples. The weight of a nation rests on his shoulders. He led a coup to overthrow a corrupt government, promising a better future. But the challenges are immense: poverty, drought, terrorism, and the ever-present shadow of foreign interference. Ibrahim, we will deliver progress. But it will take time. Tell the ministers I want a meeting this afternoon. We need to finalize the agricultural reforms. As he walks towards the palace entrance, a group of villagers approaches, chanting his name. They are farmers, their faces etched with hardship. Villager 1, Captain President. We need water. Our crops are dying. Ibrahim, stepping forward, his voice filled with empathy, I know you're suffering. We are working on it. We are drilling new wells. We are providing drought-resistant seeds. I promise you, we will not abandon you. He spends several minutes listening to their concerns, offering words of encouragement and reassurance. It is clear that he genuinely cares for his people. The sterile, air-conditioned environment of the U.S. Embassy is a stark contrast to the dusty streets outside. Fluorescent lights hum above polished desks. Ava Maxwell, 30s, a sharp, intelligent woman with piercing blue eyes, sits at her computer, analyzing intelligence reports. She is an intelligence operative, posing as a cultural attaché. Her true mission, to assess the stability of Traore's regime and, if necessary, to destabilize it. The U.S. government views Traore's socialist leanings and his growing ties with Russia with suspicion. Ambassador Henderson, 50s, a seasoned diplomat with a weary expression, enters her office. Henderson Maxwell, what's your assessment of Traore? Ava, he's popular, for now. He connects with the people. But his policies are problematic. Nationalizing key industries, expelling French troops, it's not exactly conducive to Western interests. Henderson, the Pentagon is worried about Russian influence in the region. Traore's been seen meeting with Wagner representatives. We can't afford to let Burkina Faso become another Russian foothold in Africa. Ava, I understand. I'm working on identifying potential vulnerabilities. His inner circle, key military figures. I'm building a profile of those who might be persuaded to see things our way. Henderson, be careful, Maxwell. Traore is not a fool. He is surrounded by loyalists. And the Burkinabe intelligence service is surprisingly effective. We don't want to provoke an international incident. Ava, a confident smirk plays on her lips, don't worry, Ambassador. I'm very good at what I do. Ava closes her laptop, her mind already racing. She has a plan, a carefully calculated strategy to undermine Traore from within. She knows that the first step is to get close to him, to understand his motivations, his weaknesses. And she knows exactly how to do it. Ibrahim is giving a speech to a group of university students. He speaks passionately about the importance of education, self-reliance, and Pan-Africanism. Ibrahim, his voice resonating with conviction. We must build a Burkina Faso that is free from foreign domination, a Burkina Faso that is prosperous and equitable. We must be the masters of our own destiny. The students applaud enthusiastically. Ava watches from the crowd, observing Ibrahim's charisma, his genuine connection with the youth. She notes the way he interacts with them, the sincerity in his eyes. She can see why he is so popular. After the speech, Ava approaches Ibrahim, introducing herself as a cultural attaché from the U.S. Embassy. Ava, Captain President, that was a very inspiring speech. I'm Ava Maxwell, with the U.S. Embassy. Ibrahim, extending his hand, Ms. Maxwell. Welcome to Burkina Faso. I hope you are enjoying your stay. AVA very much so. I'm particularly interested in Burkinabe art and culture. I'm hoping to organize some cultural exchange programs between our countries. Ibrahim, that would be excellent. We have a rich cultural heritage to share with the world. Ava subtly steers the conversation towards Ibrahim's vision for Burkina Faso, his challenges, his hopes for the future. She listens intently, asking insightful questions, feigning genuine interest. She is gathering information, building rapport. AVA, you've taken on a tremendous responsibility, Captain President. It can't be easy. Ibrahim, a weary smile, it is not. But I believe in my people. I believe in Burkina Faso. We will overcome these challenges. As they talk, Ava notices the intense security surrounding Ibrahim. His guards are vigilant, their eyes constantly scanning the crowd. She realizes that getting close to him will be more difficult than she anticipated. Ibrahim sits at his desk, poring over documents. The room is sparsely furnished, reflecting his austere lifestyle. He is alone, but his mind is filled with the problems facing his country. He thinks about Ava Maxwell. He found her surprisingly engaging, intelligent. He wonders about her true motives. He knows that the U.S. government is not happy with his policies. He suspects that she is more than just a cultural attaché. He picks up the phone and calls Diallo. Ibrahim Diallo, I want you to run a background check on Ava Maxwell, the American cultural attaché. I want to know everything about her. Diallo, from the other end of the line, yes, Captain President. Immediately. Ibrahim hangs up the phone, his gaze hardening. He knows that he must be cautious. He cannot afford to trust anyone, not even those who seem friendly. He is fighting for the survival of his country, and he will not let anyone stand in his way. Ava, trying to appear as a regular tourist, navigates the bustling market, immersing herself in the sights, sounds, and smells of Burkinabe life. She buys local crafts, samples street food, and chats with the vendors. She is being watched. Diallo and his men are discreetly following her, observing her every move. Ava knows she is being watched. She is careful not to do anything that would arouse suspicion. She is playing a long game, building credibility, establishing a plausible cover. She meets with a local contact, a disgruntled former government official named Suleiman, 40s. They meet in a crowded corner of the market, their conversation masked by the surrounding noise. AVA, whispering, have you identified any potential allies within Traore's government? Suleiman, whispering, a few. There is Minister Cohn, who is unhappy with Traore's economic policies. And General Ouedraogo, who feels he was passed over for promotion. They are both ripe for persuasion. AVA, good. I want you to approach them. Offer them incentives. Promise them power, wealth. Whatever it takes to get them on our side. Suleiman, it will be expensive. AVA, handing him a thick envelope, this is just the beginning. There is more where that came from. As they part ways, Ava feels a sense of unease. She knows that she is playing a dangerous game. She is surrounded by enemies, both foreign and domestic. She must be careful not to underestimate them. Diallo sits at his desk, reviewing Ava Maxwell's file. He has uncovered some disturbing information. She has a history of working for intelligence agencies in other countries. She is a skilled operative, a master of deception. He picks up the phone and calls Ibrahim. Diallo, urgent, Captain President, I have the report on Ava Maxwell. She is not who she says she is. She is an intelligence operative. She has worked for the CIA in the past. Ibrahim, his voice hardening, I suspected as much. What is her mission? Diallo, I don't know for sure, but I believe she is here to destabilize your government. She has been meeting with known dissidents and opposition figures. Ibrahim, a long pause, keep her under surveillance. I want to know everything she does, everyone she meets. But do not confront her directly. Not yet. Diallo, understood, Captain President. Ibrahim hangs up the phone, his mind racing. He is not surprised by this revelation. He knew that the U.S. government would not sit idly by while he pursued his socialist agenda. but he is disappointed. He had hoped that Ava Maxwell was different. He had been drawn to her intelligence, her wit, her apparent sincerity. Now he realizes that it was all an act. Ibrahim is visiting a rural village to inaugurate a new well. He is greeted by cheering crowds. He spends the day talking to the villagers, listening to their concerns, offering them support. Ava is also present, posing as a journalist. She observes Ibrahim's interaction with the villagers, his genuine empathy for their plight. She is starting to see a different side of him, a side that she did not expect. During a break, Ibrahim approaches Ava. Ibrahim, Ms. Maxwell, what brings you to this remote village? Ava, I'm writing a story about your efforts to improve the lives of rural communities. I'm very impressed by what I've seen. Ibrahim, his eyes narrowing, are you? Or are you here to gather information to use against me? Ava is taken aback by his directness. She realizes that he knows about her true identity. Ava, trying to maintain her composure, I don't know what you mean. Ibrahim, his voice low and menacing, don't play games with me, Ms. Maxwell. I know who you are. I know what you are doing here. Ava, defiant, and what if I am? What are you going to do about it? Ibrahim, his eyes filled with sadness, I am disappointed in you, Ms. Maxwell. I thought you were different. I thought you were capable of seeing the good that we are trying to do here. He turns and walks away, leaving Ava feeling confused and conflicted. She is starting to question her mission, her loyalties. She is starting to wonder if she is on the right side. Ava meets with Ambassador Henderson. She reports on her progress, but her heart is not in it. Ava, hesitant, I've made contact with Minister Cohn and General Ouedraogo. They are willing to cooperate. Henderson, pleased, excellent. What are their demands? Ava, they want guarantees of power and wealth. They want assurances that they will be protected if Traore's regime falls. Henderson, scoffs, of course they do. Tell them we will provide whatever they need. We need to get rid of Traore as soon as possible. Ava, quietly, Ambassador, I'm starting to have doubts about this mission. Henderson, his voice rising, doubts. What are you talking about? Ava, I've seen the good that Traore is doing for his people. He is genuinely trying to improve their lives. I'm not sure that destabilizing his government is the right thing to do. Henderson, furious, you're letting your emotions cloud your judgment, Maxwell. You need to remember your mission. You are working for the United States of America, not for Ibrahim Traore. Ava, defiant, I'm not sure I can do this anymore. Henderson, threateningly, you don't have a choice, Maxwell. You are under my command. You will follow my orders, or you will face the consequences. Ava leaves the embassy, feeling trapped and desperate. She knows that she is in too deep. She cannot back out now. She must continue with her mission, even if she believes it is wrong. Minister Cohn, General Ouedraogo, and Suleiman are meeting in a secret location. They are discussing the details of their plan to overthrow Traore. Cohn, greedy, I want to be the next president. I deserve it. Ouedraogo, ambitious, and I want to be the chief of staff. I want control of the army. Suleiman, scheming, the Americans have promised us everything we want. We just need to follow their instructions. They finalize their plan, unaware that they are being watched. Diallo and his men are listening in on their conversation through hidden microphones. Diallo informs Ibrahim about the conspiracy. Diallo, grim, Captain President, we have proof. Minister Cohn and General Ouedraogo are plotting to overthrow you. They are working with the Americans. Ibrahim, his face hardening, I am not surprised. I knew that they were ambitious and disloyal. What is their plan? Diallo, they plan to launch a coup during your visit to the Sahel region next week. They will seize the presidential palace and declare a new government. Ibrahim, thoughtful, we must act quickly. We cannot allow them to succeed. Diallo, I have already alerted the loyal troops. We are ready to move against them. Ibrahim, a long pause, no. We will not use force. We will expose them. We will show the people the truth. Diallo, but Captain President, they are dangerous. They will not hesitate to use violence. Ibrahim, determined, we will not stoop to their level. We will fight them with the truth. We will show the world that Burkina Faso is not for sale. Ibrahim holds a press conference. He reveals the conspiracy to the nation. Ibrahim, his voice filled with anger and betrayal. My fellow Burkinabe, I have come before you today to expose a treacherous plot against our country. Minister Cohn and General Ouedraogo, driven by greed and ambition, have conspired with foreign powers to overthrow our government and seize power for themselves. They have betrayed the trust that we placed in them. They have betrayed the people of Burkina Faso. He presents the evidence, recordings of their secret meetings, documents proving their collaboration with the Americans. The nation is shocked and outraged. Ibrahim, his voice rising with passion, we will not allow these traitors to succeed. We will defend our country, our freedom, our sovereignty. We will show the world that Burkina Faso is united and strong. The crowd erupts in cheers, chanting Ibrahim's name. They are ready to defend their president, their country. Ambassador Henderson is furious. His plan has been exposed. Henderson, screaming into the phone, how could this happen? How did Traore find out? He slams the phone down in anger. Ava enters his office, her face pale and drawn. Ava, quietly, Ambassador, I need to talk to you. Henderson, his voice dripping with sarcasm, oh, do you now? I suppose you're here to tell me that you've had a change of heart. That you've decided to become a champion of Ibrahim Traore. Ava, defiant, I'm here to tell you that I can't be a part of this anymore. I can't be a part of a conspiracy that is designed to destabilize a country and destroy the lives of its people. Henderson, his eyes narrowing, you're making a big mistake, Maxwell. You're betraying your country. Ava, sadly, I'm not betraying my country. I'm trying to save it. I believe that what you're doing is wrong. I believe that it will only lead to more violence and instability. Henderson, threateningly, you're going to regret this, Maxwell. You're going to regret the day you ever crossed me. Ava, determined, I'm ready to face the consequences. Ava leaves the embassy, knowing that she has burned her bridges. She is now a pariah, an outcast. But she is also free. She is free to follow her conscience, to do what she believes is right. Minister Cohn and General Ouedraogo are arrested. They are brought before Ibrahim, their faces filled with shame and fear. Ibrahim, his voice filled with sorrow, I am disappointed in you both. I trusted you. I believed in you. But you have betrayed that trust. You have betrayed the people of Burkina Faso. Cohn, pleading, Captain President, please forgive us. We were wrong. We were blinded by ambition. Ouedraogo, begging, please give us another chance. We will prove our loyalty. Ibrahim, shaking his head, it is too late for that. You have committed treason. You will be held accountable for your actions. He orders them to be taken away. As they are led away, they glare at Ava, who is watching from the sidelines. They know that she is the one who exposed them. Ibrahim is visiting the same rural village where he met Ava earlier. He is greeted by cheering crowds. He spends the day talking to the villagers, listening to their concerns, offering them support. Ava is also present. She approaches Ibrahim, her face filled with remorse. Ava, humble, Captain President, I want to apologize for what I did. I was wrong. I was blinded by my own prejudices and misconceptions. I didn't understand what you were trying to do. Ibrahim, his eyes softening, I know that you were acting under orders. I know that you were caught in a difficult situation. Ava, tearfully, I betrayed your trust. I betrayed the people of Burkina Faso. I don't deserve your forgiveness. Ibrahim, a gentle smile, everyone deserves a second chance. You have shown courage and integrity by admitting your mistakes. I forgive you. He offers her his hand. Ava takes it, her eyes filled with gratitude. Ava, determined, what can I do to help? How can I make amends? Ibrahim, thoughtful. You can tell the world the truth about Burkina Faso. You can tell them about our struggles, our hopes, our dreams. You can help us build a better future. Ava, enthusiastically, I will. I promise you, I will. Ibrahim and Ava are walking together along a quiet street. The sun is setting, casting a golden glow over the city. AVA, reflective, I never thought I would fall in love with Burkina Faso. I never thought I would fall in love with a socialist revolutionary. Ibrahim, a warm smile, love is a strange and unpredictable thing. It can bloom in the most unexpected places. He stops and turns to face her. He takes her hand in his. Ibrahim, his voice filled with emotion, I love you, Ava. I love your intelligence, your courage, your compassion. I love your willingness to learn and grow. AVA, tearfully, I love you too, Ibrahim. I love your strength, your integrity, your unwavering commitment to your people. They embrace, their love a symbol of hope and reconciliation. Ibrahim, whispering. Stay with me, Ava. Stay in Burkina Faso. Help me build a better future. AVA, whispering, I will. I will stay with you forever. They kiss, their lips meeting in a passionate embrace. The camera pans out, showing them silhouetted against the setting sun. The future is uncertain, but their love is strong. They are ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, together. Part 4, Sahel Storms. Ava, now working as an independent journalist and advocate for Burkina Faso, addresses the United Nations. AVA, passionate, confident, for too long, the narrative around Africa has been shaped by Western interests. We hear about poverty, corruption, and conflict. But we rarely hear about the resilience, the innovation, and the incredible potential of African nations like Burkina Faso. President Traore is leading a movement to reclaim their sovereignty, to build a self-reliant and prosperous nation. But he faces immense challenges: terrorism, climate change, and the continued interference of foreign powers. We need to support his efforts, not undermine them. We need to listen to the voices of the Burkinabe people, not impose our own agendas. Her speech is met with a standing ovation. She has become a powerful voice for Burkina Faso on the world stage. The Sahel region is a desolate landscape of sand and scrub. The sun blazes mercilessly. Ibrahim, dressed in military fatigues, is visiting a military outpost in the Sahel. He is meeting with soldiers who are fighting against terrorist groups. Ibrahim, addressing the soldiers, I know that you are facing difficult conditions. I know that you are risking your lives every day to protect our country. I am proud of you. I am grateful for your service. We will not rest until we have defeated these terrorists and brought peace to the Sahel. He shakes hands with the soldiers, offering words of encouragement and support. He is a leader who is willing to share the hardships of his people. Ibrahim and Ava are reviewing intelligence reports about the terrorist threat in the Sahel. Ibrahim, concerned, the situation is deteriorating. The terrorists are gaining ground. They are recruiting new members. They are receiving support from foreign powers. AVA, thoughtful, we need to find a way to cut off their support. We need to expose their sponsors. We need to counter their propaganda. Ibrahim, a grim smile, we are fighting a war on many fronts. We are fighting against terrorism, against poverty, against foreign interference. But we will not give up. We will not surrender. Ibrahim is traveling in a convoy through the Sahel. They are ambushed by terrorists. Extremist leader, shouting, Allahu Akbar. Kill them all. A fierce firefight erupts. The soldiers fight bravely, but they are outnumbered and outgunned. Ibrahim is in the thick of the battle, firing his weapon, directing his troops. He is a warrior, a leader who is willing to fight alongside his soldiers. Ava, who is traveling with the convoy, is caught in the crossfire. She is terrified, but she remains calm. She knows that she must do everything she can to help. During the firefight, Ibrahim is injured. He is shot in the arm. AVA, screaming, Ibrahim. She rushes to his side, ignoring the bullets flying around her. She pulls him to safety. AVA, desperate, you're hurt. We need to get you out of here. Ibrahim, weakly, I'm okay. Just a scratch. Help the others. The soldiers manage to repel the attack, but they suffer heavy casualties. Ibrahim is evacuated to a nearby military hospital. Ava is at Ibrahim's bedside, watching over him as he sleeps. She is worried and exhausted. Diallo enters the room. Diallo, grim, Captain President will be. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share.